Good late afternoon, boys and girls at Diecast land. I just wanted to do a quick video that I'd have in the can for after I've been in hospital or I'm recovering. So this was just squeezed in before I went to bed on Thursday evening. So I'm releasing this one. If I'm releasing this one, that means that I've got enough vision to do so. So forgive me if I'm a little slow on any comments that anybody wants to make. But anyway, this particular morning, I received 2 boxes. First of all, yes, another team transport. I've got Carl Williamson to thank for this one yet again. I've started collecting these fairly serious, and I've got the Fireman 1988 to blame for that. He got me going on these things and I cannot resist them. This piece is number 8. I know there's a lot of you who will have more than that, but the main thing is that being a beleaguered collector in England, there's usually the only place we can get them is Model-Matic of York, and they can be up to £25. Well, it looks like one of my subscribers and somebody who's turned into an absolutely fabulous guy for me and my channel is Carl Williamson. So I'd give a big shout out to Carl Williamson. If he drops by and makes a comment, say hello. Smashing fella, lot of knowledge. And he's turned into my team transport lifestyle guru because obviously you saw the showing of the 67 team transport from Fireman Food 1988. You also saw me showing the Volkswagen flatback with the Porsche Outlaw on in silver. That was another team transport. That one I secured for £15, which is at least £10 cheaper than Model-Matic. And Cal came up trumps for me. Again, this one cost me a bit more at £17.99. But, you're still looking at £8 saved. And the reason I got this Fleet Flyer, a Mercedes-Benz 190e, was the fact that people keep commenting on a Falcon Team Racing off-roader I've got. It's my only other piece, but yeah, I want to build a little gaggle of Falcon Team Racing. I like the livery. I like the white wheels. That's pretty unique to them. And coming soon, I do realise I've got about 8 pieces from Team Momo now, and every one of them, apart from the Team Transport, I've done wheel swaps on, and they look fantastic together. So I must bring you the Momo Racing team. There's everything in there that's out at the moment, so I've become addicted to that for some reason. I don't know how that snuck under my skin, but nonetheless it has. So we got the Team Transport. Beautiful backdrop. Cal, thank you very much, sir. You're a gentleman. So that's my 8th Team Transport. Now, I do have a beautiful box in the corner, and we'll spin that round again. And that is a box that arrived on the same day, a long anticipated box that took so long in the mail it was painful as pulling teeth, but it's here. And this is a gift box from a good friend of mine, Chris, and his channel is the Diecast Dungeon, and he has got a treasure trove like you wouldn't believe. It's fantastic. And so he's been kind enough to send me a box. We are exchanging boxes. I've already took the liberty of cracking it open. And he starts with this letter, and I don't think I've ever seen a letter so finely written. I mean, the handwriting is beautiful. And there we are on Harley Davidson notepaper. So there we go. And it reads, so a few hot, HW, sorry, that's my eyes. Dear Sol, a few Hot Wheels for your growing collection. You will find a wide range here of race cars, muscle cars, etc. Keep all or pass on to anyone you choose. Chris. Well, that's fantastic, Chris. And as with anything anybody sends me, I have the respect to keep them. I won't trade anything on. These are little treasures, unselected by yourself, so they will be treasured for always. I doubt from your collection you'll give me anything that I've got doubles of, but we'll dig in and see. Now this one is so fragile, the card's actually disintegrating, and I'll see what information I can glean off you, but I do know, and Chris knows, that I'm trying to put an exclusive case together of NASCARs and one of golf. And last time I got back to you all, I had a 50-50 split. Now I'm getting nearly to the point where I can have a full case of NASCARs and I can have a full case of golf. But I say I'm just looking on the back here to try and find a date on this. This is amazing. It's not yielding anything. Handcrafted, it says on the back. Right, I don't actually know. I can't see a date. Oh, I can. 1999. And you'll understand why. This is Jeff Gordon NASCAR, which is Star Wars themed, and Pepsi Racing. But anyway, I'll shut up and do some. Now, I don't know what make this car is. It's a limited adult collection, obviously, but you can see, look, the cards split in and it's deeply yellowed, so, you know, it has got some, oh, is that action toy? Yeah. Pepsi Racing, NASCAR official piece, we like official. Even the card on the back, look, you know, that's fantastic. But yeah, look at the age of that card. And it's got an official sticker up there as well. Star Wars Episode 1. Looks like the card's got a lithographic signature off the man. Even I've heard of Jeff Gordon when it comes to NASCAR. I can't show you more than this. It will be getting cracked. Or is it one of these splitters? Yes, it is. Oh, that's great. That's great. I shall keep the packaging as precious. And there we go. There's that lovely, well, I mean, look at the tampo weight, look at the detail, the neck caging. And that's Qui-Gon Jinn there on the front. And Obi-Wan Walker. Limp Skywalker. Sorry, terrible English jokes. But yeah, look at the detailing on that. What we got there, is that Goodyear Eagles on there, I think? Wowzers. Cracking detail all the way around. Lordy. That is one fine piece, and what a way to start a gift box. We'll keep him separate for now. Let's give it a bit of zoom. Thinking of Mr. Dyson here. And his words will be reverberating around my comment section for long times. So we got another action collection and another one. Look at the age on that card, the yellowing. Limited edition certificate or collectible. And again, we got that sticker up the top. And this is Kevin Harvick. Yeah, Kevin Harvick. Good wrench. Okay. Oof, I don't think I stand much of a chance of reading that information, but if there's anything you want to pull off that, there you go. Collectible individual under, adult collectible, not intended for individuals under 21 years of age. What? So if somebody in your country bought this and it was under 21, they'd be in trouble. Heck, that seems draconian. Again, another lovely peelable shell there. A little bit of plastic holding him in there. We shall keep all this together. Excuse me while I just put this to one side. This is indeed treasure, Chris. Thank you so much. And there we go. Mr. Dyson. Not even you can complain about the closeness of that and the focus. Wow, look at that. Look at all that tampo detail on the back. This is a fine piece. Just like the Star Wars one. By golly, this company have really got it going on. You know. Number 29. Again, it's just classic. Classic. Who are these got Goodyear? Yeah, Goodyear Eagles. Look at them wheels. How authentic are they? Wow. I'm into this company. What a quality piece. My word. I'm used to seeing, through good friends like David Johns, racing champions and winner circles when it comes to NASCAR, but I don't think I've seen anything like this. So we've got an array of these bags, all lovingly packaged up. So forgive me while I just start cracking these. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at the luster on that purple paint. I mean, that's spangly in there. It's like the cosmos. I hope the camera's doing that justice, but look at the sparkles in that. That is a thing of beauty. Wow. Good condition being looked after. Looks like the doors should open, but they don't quite. So Hot Wheels, we've got the little logo there. Oh, chrome base, bane of my life. We had it the right way, did we? God, I hate chrome bases. Chevy Nova, 66 look, just there at the bottom. Ain't she a beauty? And although that's plastic based, there's a terrific amount of metal in that casting. That is classy. That's to me when Hot Wheels get it so right. Again, I don't even mind the wheels, but that paint job and the tampo is classy. It's really classy. That's ace, thank you. So we've got another baggie here. Maybe I should have took them out, but at least you've seen this live. Well, when I say live, I mean recorded live. Is that a thing? It is now. So let me try and ascertain what it is before I start. And it's a 67 Dodge Charger. And again, look at that simplistic paint. But that is how I like my cars. They don't have to scream like Christmas trees lit up. That's not the real world. But this is sporty. I'd imagine this would hear along the roads and the highways. And that is a look at that swept back there. It almost just reaches the end of the boot there. That is a beautiful design. What a total classic. It's in silver with a red interior, and you can see it's been displayed because the red dashboard's faded a little, which means maybe some sunlight or some strong light might have got on there. That's why, especially you young uns, never store your cars in direct sunlight. Never display them in direct sunlight. Certainly with the older castings, it has the ability to diminish the plastic at a rate of knots. So you touch them if you're ever doing a custom and they just disintegrate, and it's a shame. But yeah, that's what the sun can do. Again, we've got another little bag here. I've just removed this. At least I've got some nice packaging to send things on now to other people. And as I'm looking at this, it is a Mercury Cougar. And it's done out in a stock car fashion. So that's welcome. Minor sponsors on there. Not over the top, not in your face, which is great. 302 CID. That is a classy little piece. Again, for me, less is more, and that's just enough to appeal. Nice cockpit. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful piece. Thank you so much, Chris. I tell you what, there's that much in here. I didn't intend for this to be a short video, but I think it'll be this and then bed. Another little baggie. These are great. Wow, this thing weighs a ton. Mike Dyson. How you doing? Well, sir? Let's have a look out the light so my eyes can stand a chance. And it's a Pro Stock Chevelle. Wow. There's a lot to talk about on this. Again, this is busy, but this is when they do it right without being gearish. Although we got that fluorescent orange that used to be Teddy Boy socks when I was a kid. It was either orange or green. There was no other colour to choose from. But it's busy, but look at it. It's a quality casting. It's a substantial piece. That roll cage goes right through into the rear struts for strength. And I'm taking it. By the looks of that on the back, that's a parachute. See, not even the camera lights chrome either. There we go. We've got that parachute, and I take it that's a wheelie bar to stop you tipping it over. Let's have a little look. Yeah, that's planted firmly on the ground. Let's just tilt down a bit. That's planted firmly on the ground, look. So that is a machine that's made for thrust. I would suggest that was a drag strip racer. Let's put him at the back because there's no way you can miss him. And when I see him under that light, by heck does he glow. Let's try and get them lined up. There we go. That's a bit better. Can't get over the quality of that Pepsi car as well. I love everything about that. Oh, lucky me. Here we go again. Another little baggie. Object lesson in how to send cars on. He says as he can't part it. Come on. There we go. There we go. He was a little bit awkward. Oh. Oh, look at that, would you? Look at that. Look at them wheels. Oh, this has got to be quality. Look, you got the old-fashioned sun fender on there. Oh, that is a classic. That's a Marilyn Monroe. That is so curvy and sexy. It's a Jane Mansfield. It's a Jane Mansfield and a Marilyn Monroe all rolled into one. Look at that sun guard on the front. Never seen them like this in this country, but I realise you could just raise them and lower them, and that's a clever idea. I guess they would rot after so long now. And let me just see what this one is. Good grief, it's a 49 Custom Buick. It's got a serial number on, and I do believe, let's get that in focus and I can see it better through the camera then. Is that Racing Champions there? Isn't that a fine thing? That's premium quality. Real riders. I've never seen one like this ever. And I shall part with it. Never. Wow. That is pure Americana. Again, that golden age I talk about. Almost agree with, well, not almost, agree with Nitro Speed. The days when cars were cars and not computers. You know, you had to get interactive and experience the drive. Which is just, you know, who wouldn't want to do that, like, you know, now. But anyway. You got me good there, sir. You've been listening, haven't you? And that's a Dodge Superbird. Massive casting. Lens headlights in a black bar. Got some numbers and letters there you can read. I don't understand what that means. Anybody knows, let me know. That is just elegant. It's like a rocket ship. It's like a rocket ship. Superbirds, and particularly Daytonas, I absolutely go mental for. That will have to go as probably that will in my oversized case. But that's okay. Another baggie. This is like Christmas morning, this. Christmas morning. But I ain't got Mum and Dad here to say, put the chocolate down, Salt. I can have the chocolate as I wish now. Sooner have my Mum and Dad. Anyway, look at that. Another subtle paint job. Dodge Charger. I'm guessing from the shape of that. These are so classically painted. Good grief. Yeah, Dodge Charger. Chris, I'm speechless, mate. I'm speechless. It's just the fact that the good cars, the great cars, but the style which you've sent me in and the paint jobs are just absolutely breathtaking, really. You know, there's no, you know, I see you American guys go out and you go to the flea markets and I see you picking up blue cards and all sorts of cards. So there's a real market for vintage stuff, but there is no market here. And so all these things that you pick up, I mean, I've even seen Let's Go Picking, you know, he picks these things up for like 50 cents carded, and I think, oh, to be over there and go shopping. I think one flea market a year in America would sort me out, so long as there's a good array of car stalls and you can, you know, you can pick them out. He was picking up, what was it, M2s with lifts for like $2. I mean, the lift's worth $2. Good grief. So here we've got another classic shape. Oh, chrome base though. Chrome base. And this is a pine. No, it's not. Is that a sofine? A pine. It's definitely the first one I've ever had of them, and it's immaculate. It's mint. And that red interior, don't it always go with black? Good roller as well. Not that these will ever see the track, one, because I don't have one, and two, they're just too good to get chips and all that sort of stuff on. This is a big piece. Here we go. Oh, that looks promising. That looks very promising. So I haven't heard anything to the contrary, but are all my American brothers and sisters keeping safe? I hope so. Madness, innit? Madness. Nothing good can come of it, I fear. Look at that. Even got the rivets on the back cover there. I don't know, what's this? A Ford F-150? A Dodge? Power wagon? Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, God, he was right for once. Yeah, Ford F-150. Ain't that menacing? Lovely gloss black. The flames are just enough. That is, I'm going to put him there. I can't bear to not see that now I've got it. That'll have a prominent place, Chris, I can tell you, for free. And so we just go on and on and on. Hey, look, this looks premium. Goodness me, fella, you've done me right here. You've done me right. I feel humble. And that was my boxing off. It's a good job I've got your second one prepped up with some other stuff you won't have in your country. So that's where the good side of it comes in. Oh, yes. Wow. So we've got a Sheriff. But what I was wowing about was when I turn this over, look at the flare on them rear wheels. That's outrageous. Oh, it's got an opening trunk as well. There we go. Do him up. I don't even know what this is, but it's premium. Wheels. I don't think anybody can argue they want wholly accurate. I think that's a Ford badge on the front. Headlights and indicators. Lovely light bar. Now this, I heard David Johns talking about this. where you got red, white and blue, and now that all your light bars on the emergency services are all blue. So this sort of puts a bit of a date on this. But wow, that is a stupendous piece. Details on the back, look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Chrome base. Racing Champions. And that's a Ford F-150. Is that again, or is that a 350? That almost looks like F450 to me. Metal base, and you can see how big it is, so you know this is a weighty piece. But my golly, I've never seen one like this over here, and I've certainly got nothing like it in my collection. Chris, I'm outstanding, mate. Outstanding. Oh, right, we got rid of all the bags. Let me have a check. No, I don't think so. What's this? I can hear something rustling. Oh, we'll come to it when we come to it. Let me turn that around so the address is hidden. Right, we're on to some loose ones that are outside of bags. And straight away, what was I talking about? My race car challenge? These look like stocks to me. And very fine quality. Look at the wheels. Look at the wheels. That's a dead giveaway for me. Lovely, simple racing cockpit in there. Steering wheel defined. Beautiful complementary colours. There's the engine exposed. Let me see what I can find out on this. Racing Champions, and it just says made in China. So yeah, wheels as straight as a die. She rolls and spins. But yeah, that's what I know as a stock car. Pro stock, not a pro stock. Your pro stocks are something different, but wow, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh, F1 or IndyCar, you decide. Same thing to me, really. They both race between 200 and 230 mile an hour, I'm given to believe, from what I see in this country. This one says Panasonic sponsorship and dusking, whether that's the racer or not. I would suggest this is an IndyCar because the livery and the stance is a little different to our F1 cars. And I don't remember seeing anybody like this in Europe. Racing Champions, so we know it's great stuff. But that's all we get on there. But yeah, that's an IndyCar for me, number 22. Duskin. Right, we can put him in front of there because he's not going to obscure him. But that, and that's Real Riders as well there. I just felt the grip of the rubber. Oh, another stock car, look. Dear, oh dear. C&H Engineering. Again, all the features that the other one had, including these Real Riders. Engine exposed. What a lovely thing to see. What a lovely, lovely thing to see. I wouldn't have even known these existed. Yeah, we got Racing Champions yet again. So there we go. And then we're reaching in again. And that shows no sign of abating. Good Lord. Have you given me your entire stock car collection here, Chris? Arizona Race Mart. JJ somebody. Again, it's like the same casting, just coloured out different. Not even going to look at that. That'll be a Racing Champion. I tell you what, we'll bring this Indy to the fore and I'll tell you for why. So that's 3 stock cars there we got. Fantastic. Oh yeah, we got that Indy car there. And there we go again. Gilden. Campbell Mansfield. Well, that's IndyCar, isn't it? We've got nothing like his name in Europe. Beautiful quality. Beautiful quality. And this one's a Maestro. Indy Racing. Indy Racing League. So, yeah. Wow. Let me try and get a fuller picture for you. It's a crazy amount, Chris. Crazy amount. I failed from that. We got another one. Shell. I can't see who the racer of this car would be. But isn't she pretty? Black, white, yellow with a tiny red pinstripe. He's a fine quality. Fine quality. Mattel. So this is a Hot Wheels version. But yeah. So we've got 3 Indy cars so far there. And we've got 3 stock cars. And a pile of other jewels behind there. Oh God, I feel the shape again. Shell and Duracell. Look at the colour scheme on that for the Duracell. Do you got the Duracell bunny over in America? If you do, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you think, I hope Sol's gone mad again. The Duracell bunny. It just keeps going on and on and on and on. Again, I can see from the livery, these aren't F1 cars. There's a number there present, so I guess that was a limited run. 11295. And we got that Racing Champions logo again. Metal on metal, real riders. Quality. Quality. Oh, God, we're still never ending luck. Domino's pizzas. Oh, I love Domino's. I'm glad they franchised over here because it's my favourite pizza on the planet, Domino's. The pepperoni passion with double extra pepperoni on it. So that's beautiful. And what we got on that way? Yeah, Domino's pizza there on that rear wing. Lovely colour scheme again. These things are beautiful. All real riders. This one's a Johnny Lightning, look. There we go, Johnny Lightning. 2173. Beautiful. Fine vintage, but look how they've been kept. They shine as good as the day they were gotten. And that's Chris all over. He knows how to look after a car. Oh, Lordy. Where does it end? Oh, yes. We'll have a break and go back to the stock, shall we? C&H Engineering. Is this a double of that one, number 11? Number 11? Is that number 11? No, it's obviously a race stable teammate. We've got 7 and 11. So we've actually got a race team there. I'll tell you what, if I bring these forward like that, there's the stock.